The time is 3:14 a.m., April 16, 2026. Deep in a high-security data vault, a dormant server suddenly whirs to life. For decades, it waited for a signal that was never supposed to come. Tonight, that signal arrives, from a supposedly abandoned Antarctic outpost. The server initiates its final task. A 24-hour countdown appears on a dusty monitor. This is a dead man's switch, set to release a forbidden archive. The files, codenamed Project Nightingale, contain secrets denied by governments for over 40 years. Not state secrets, but something far more profound: records of events that never officially happened. Research notes, classified reports, and personal diaries tell of a group of scientists who saw what they shouldn't have. The countdown ticks, bringing the world closer to a revelation it isn't ready for. These files detail a conspiracy stretching back to the Cold War, involving the brightest minds of a generation. Their revolutionary work promised to change our understanding of the universe, but one by one, they died. Accidents, suicides, mishaps, or so the reports claimed. The server's archive tells a different story, a truth so terrifying it had to be buried. What did these 22 scientists discover that made them targets? The answers lie within the Marconi conspiracy. It suggests we're not just being watched from the stars, but manipulated by a hidden power on Earth. The story begins not with a bang, but with a digital whisper, one that could shatter reality itself. The countdown has begun. Between 1982 and 1990, Britain's defense industry was haunted by tragedy. 22 elite scientists, all linked to Marconi or its affiliates, died under mysterious circumstances. These were visionaries shaping the future of electronic warfare and satellite technology. Each death was ruled an accident or suicide, car crashes, falls, bizarre wounds. Official reports closed the cases quickly, but the pattern was impossible to ignore. The sheer number of deaths in such a small, specialized community defied probability. Journalists and families questioned the narrative, but the world moved on. The Marconi 22 became a footnote, dismissed as coincidence. But what if the randomness was an illusion? The files unlocked by the Antarctic signal suggest these were not random tragedies. They were calculated erasures, removing knowledge, not just people. The deaths were too clustered, too convenient to be chance. Families remembered dedicated professionals, not troubled souls. The official story insisted there was no story, but the truth, hidden for decades, is now surfacing. These scientists were targeted for what they knew. The Marconi 22 were not victims of fate, but casualties of a secret war. Their erasure was deliberate. The core of the Marconi conspiracy is chilling. These deaths were not suicides, but systematic erasures. When you erase a scientist, you erase their knowledge from the world. What did these men know that was so dangerous? Many deaths were violent, theatrical, bags over heads, elaborate knots, cars off cliffs. The message was clear. Some truths are too dangerous to pursue. The timing was precise. Scientists died just as they neared breakthroughs or prepared to leave for the private sector. This was a targeted culling, not random misfortune. The goal: prevent certain knowledge from escaping the classified world. The Marconi 22 became casualties of a silent war for information. Official reports became part of the cover-up. The newly leaked files reveal they were on the brink of something extraordinary, something connected to the skies above. The files reveal a secret project within the Strategic Defense Initiative, Project Starfall. Publicly, the scientists worked on missile defense. Privately, they were reverse engineering technology of unknown origin, UFOs. The Marconi scientists were chosen for their expertise in signal processing, materials science, and propulsion. They analyzed wreckage, deciphered strange energy signatures, and probed physics beyond our understanding. Each scientist held a piece of the puzzle, but together they glimpsed a larger truth. We are not alone. The leaks include notes on impossible materials, blueprints for fuel-less propulsion, and audio logs of intelligent signals. These were not random noises, they were communications. The scientists were close to understanding the message. Their official work was a cover for something far more profound. They weren't just building shields, they were decoding a technology that could change everything. For some hidden power, that was a threat too great to allow. The Marconi 22 were silenced before they could reveal the truth. Their discoveries could have rendered human conflict obsolete. The conspiracy ensured the world would never know. The cost was 22 lives, and a future lost. Consider the case of Dr. Vimal Dajabai. In 1986, the young computer scientist was found dead after falling from the Clifton suspension bridge. He was about to join Marconi, working on torpedo guidance, skills vital to Project Starfall. His death was ruled a suicide, but the details didn't add up. A puncture wound, missing trousers, his car found far away. Dajabai was eliminated before he could contribute to the project. The message, no new players allowed. The anomalies suggest abduction, a struggle, and a staged scene. His case mirrors the entire conspiracy. Extreme measures to protect secrets. The conspirators created confusing crime scenes to obscure the truth. Dajabai was a bridge to the next generation of researchers. By removing him, the knowledge stayed contained. He reached for a truth that was a bridge too far, and paid the ultimate price. His story is a microcosm of the Marconi conspiracy. The cost of knowledge was his life. The Marconi deaths were part of a larger pattern, a knowledge purge. Whenever humanity nears a breakthrough, a correction occurs. Key individuals vanish, research is lost, progress stalls. The Marconi deaths coincided with advances in UFO detection and reverse engineering. Labs were scrubbed, data erased, funding dried up. The message, do not pursue forbidden knowledge. This purge wasn't just about UFOs, but the disruptive technologies they brought. Free energy, advanced propulsion. Such discoveries threatened the global power structure. For those profiting from scarcity, abundance was a threat. The knowledge purge protected a system of control. Scientists reported being followed. Strange noises, unexplained bank deposits. Classic intimidation. These were not foreign agents, but a sophisticated organization operating in the shadows. Their goal, manage human progress, and keep the greatest secrets hidden. The future was silenced before it could begin. For decades, the Marconi conspiracy was a ghost story, but the 2026 Antarctic signal changed everything. It came from the abandoned Ariadne research station, supposedly empty since 2023. The signal proves someone, or something, remains. Meanwhile, a new wave of disappearances haunts the global tech community. AI pioneers, quantum experts, geneticists vanish without a trace. Their digital footprints erased, their work lost. It's a modern knowledge purge. The Antarctic signals are complex, sent on impossible frequencies, communicating with unregistered objects in orbit. A hidden network connects past secrets to present disappearances. Is the sender an ally, or something else? The conspiracy never ended, it just went deeper underground. The evidence points to a mind-bending theory, a breakaway civilization, an elite cabal operating in secret, with access to technology far beyond public knowledge. Not a government, but a transnational entity with its own infrastructure and agenda. The Marconi deaths, knowledge purge, and modern vanishings all serve to protect their superiority. They control the flow of information, deciding what humanity is allowed to know. The greatest discoveries, free energy, cures, star travel, are kept for themselves. Our history is a lie, our future not our own. This shadow society lives parallel to us, hidden in remote places, oceans, underground, Antarctica. They are the ghosts in our machine, the true rulers of our world. As the countdown from Antarctica nears its end, we stand on the edge of a terrifying revelation. The Marconi conspiracy is not just about old murders, it unravels our entire reality. The files promise truth, but what if it's more shocking than we imagine? The breakaway civilization theory suggests the aliens we seek are already here. The strange craft in our skies may be piloted by humans, those who broke away long ago. The missing scientists weren't eliminated, but recruited. The visitors are us. A hidden branch of humanity, evolved and watching. The signals, the UFOs, the disappearances, all part of their world. We searched the stars for aliens, but the real mystery was within. The countdown ends, the files release, but the story is just beginning. Are these hidden humans our saviors or our jailers? The threat is not from without, it has always been within. The mystery continues. Thank you for watching the Marconi Conspiracy. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more mysteries and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you.